I'm Eric Kaplan, COO of Trend Financial. My personal circumstances are quite unique. I'm considered a millennial, but I'm also an executive at the largest auto finance company by the number of units funded in the province of Ontario, outside of banks and OEMs. In fact, I'm a second-generation auto finance guy who's been in the industry for more than 15 years, and I grew up learning about auto finance at such a young age that I was able to adjudicate credit before I even had my driver's license. Based on this, my perspective is quite different from many who will be speaking at this forum. As with all of this experience and knowledge of my generation, where is it that I see the next steps in auto finance along with technology? A lot of the technology in lending these days is coming from strong technical backgrounds and great ideas on how to serve the next generation of consumers, the Millennial Generation. But these ideas are coming from millennials with little industry experience or industry executives which are not millennials and can only guess how my generation thinks. But both are wrong. With significant experience in the industry, in lending, and technology, I believe I understand my generation enough that I can offer the following 3 predictions. Number 1, the dealer will no longer be in control of the transaction. With lending getting a significant amount of attention from Silicon Valley, here's what I see from my perspective. Most technologies are digitizing the traditional auto finance model in order to empower the consumer. And with digitization comes externalization of information. No longer can the dealer keep key data pieces to themselves and full control of the transaction. As a consumer, I can now determine if the vehicle I'm looking at is a fair price, get an understanding about the condition of the history and of a specific vehicle. But I can also see what financing programs are offered by various lenders. All of this can be done without the dealer's assistance. This means the consumer is increasingly empowered and their negotiating power is also increasing. What can the dealer do? Give the consumer more information and embrace the transparency that they are looking for, and I will show you how. Prediction 2. A new dealer-consumer business model is on the horizon. Just like Uber is revolutionizing personal transportation and Airbnb is changing access to accommodation, so are consumers looking for an entirely different approach to the vehicle transaction model. Forget the technology that is changing the way of auto finance for a second. Do you think consumers are happy with the current overall structure of the way vehicles are purchased or financed? I can't ignore that technology provides for a better consumer experience, but what I'm asking is if the consumer experience is being optimized by just digitizing the process, which they're used to, or would a totally different approach provide for even greater customer satisfaction? The answer is increasingly yes. So if I look at the Caravanas and Honkers and Vrooms and Autogravity type of business models, you will notice they're only digitizing the traditional business model, but not revolutionizing it. What can the dealer do about this? Adopt a platform that removes traditional consumer pain points and gives up more control to the consumer to allow them to choose what they feel works best for them. And I will show you how. Prediction 3. The entire transaction will be done completely online for new and used vehicles. It's not just Amazon which sold its first car completely on the net that makes these changes evident. It's all around us. Evidence is showing that consumers don't like the process of purchasing or financing a vehicle, and digitizing the traditional model will likely only assist in the near term, as a stopgap of sorts, but simply digitizing the platform is not the complete solution which consumers are looking for. Millennials want it now and live on e-commerce. Vehicle transactions are about to go e-commerce by starting digitizing the traditional platform, but a revolution is coming. For example, consumers prefer to shop by payment as opposed to selling price, and want to do this comparison shopping across multiple dealers and multiple lenders. Consumers want increased transparency. This means getting all loan offers and making the decision that works best for them, not the dealer. What can the dealer do about these changes? Become part of e-commerce through partnering with a platform that provides the agnostic approach to both dealers and lenders, which will provide the consumer with the power to shop on their own terms, and I will show you how. Technology is revolutionizing the traditional dealer business model for my generation, but the greatest impact is still to come when consumers not only get a digitized platform, but the platform revolutionizes the buying process to fit with consumer demands of what they're looking for, control and transparency. I can be a guide for dealers using my experience in lending and technology with practical approaches and tools to meet a millennial future, a future that is already being mapped and implemented around us. Thank you very much.